Okay, so this is our spreadsheet. This is it on a computer, so this isn't it printed. I'll show you it printed in a moment. So this has all the different breeds down the left hand side. So you've got Affenpinscher, and you've got it in black writing, and then you've got it in red writing, which means it's hand stripped and not hand stripped. So it means the moment someone calls and asks for a quote for an Affenpinscher, you can ask them immediately on the phone, oh, is that a hand stripped Affenpinscher or a clipped Affenpinscher? So you know immediately how to quote and discuss. Another way you can know this as well is the coat type, and also it tells you the size. So the size can be small, medium, large, giant, etc. And the coat type starts from A all the way to I. Now I'm going to explain what the coat types are for you. So if you just want one moment while I go down to the second to last page, which is here. Now, the second to last page talks through all the different types of coat. So, for instance, here for G, it was harsh, hard, wiry, weatherproof, rough-coated breeds, unable to pull or card or coat king, as neutered, or those who have incorrect, soft, silky, woolly coats, which require clipping, scissoring and styling instead of hand stripping. Okay, so that is this section here that I just read out. So that's what was one option of the Affenpinscher. The other option for the Affenpinscher was the H, which is hand stripping coats, harsh, hard, wiry, weatherproof, rough coated breeds. Note the coat must be ready to be pulled and be the correct texture and quality, or it cannot be done. Okay, so that gives you an idea of the in-depth explanation of all the different types of coats. So it's not just about pricing here, it's explaining the coats to you so you understand when someone rings what you're expecting to walk through the door, and then also the different types of sizes. So if we just go back up, so this quote sheet has been filtrated to a price that someone has asked me to put in. So they've told me what the starting price for a 4 to 6 week Cocker Spaniel that's clipped in their salon. So you don't have to go through this. You don't get an empty spreadsheet. This spreadsheet is completely full of pricings for you. Now we can go and edit it. If there's something that you're not happy with or you want to change slightly, that's fine. We can change that with you. However, this is based on what we charge in our grooming salon. So basically what it is got a formula that is according to what our pricing structure is. Okay, so if you give us your start price and then we put it in this amazing little clever spreadsheet, it then filtrates through from one price and gives you a price for hundreds of different breeds. So I'm just going to scroll down the breeds so you can kind of see the amount of breeds that you are going to be able to quote for at a click of a button. So we are just on C and we're at, or E now, and it's 118. We're going down, keep going down. You can see all the different types of breeds. There's some cross breeds as well put in here because in 2023 as a dog groomer you are seeing a hell of a lot of Labradoodles, Cockapoos, different types of Labradoodles, if it's a wiry coat, if it's an extra large one, etc. So it's different prices there for you. So I'm just scrolling through all of them so you can see just very quickly how many options that is already filtrated that pricing structure through for you. And it tells you if it's hand stripped, not hand stripped, soft coated, not soft coated, hand stripped, what type of coat you're looking at, what type of size of dog it is. Okay, so now we're getting to the bottom, W, there we go. So 505 is the number on the Yorkshire Terrier, which is the last one in here. Okay, so that gives you an idea of how many breeds of dogs there are. You can see there's a key to the coat types. You can see that there's also all prices include. You can edit this if you need to, that's not a problem. So you can just delete that or not print that page or take that page off if you want to. But this just gives you an understanding and an easy way for you to quote very quickly for all those different breeds. So This is filtrated on your Cocker Spaniel price. So if I just go down to Cocker Spaniel, just to give you a little bit of an understanding. So Cocker Spaniel is around here. Now, if you feel confident with a different type of price, so you can see Cocker Spaniel here, regular 4 to 6 weeks is £45. It's this line here. Okay, starts at 45, goes to 52, then 52 to 57 for average, 57 to 65 for abundant, 65 to 75 for excessive, and 75 up to whatever you need to for extreme. Okay, then we also have a puppy uni price if you use puppy uni, and we said that it starts at 142. Now, if you have any questions about puppy uni, feel free to give us a message. Now, this kind of explains to you how to price for all different breeds. However, when you want to increase your pricing, this spreadsheet is amazing at helping you to do so. So at the bottom of the spreadsheet, you have 3 tabs. You've got base quote sheet. This is the one we suggest you do not touch, because this is the one that has all the formula according to it. So you've got to be really careful not to touch this one. But if you did for some reason and you needed the original copy, you can always send us another message. Or what I would suggest for you to do is keep an original saved, that you just say do not touch, and then save over that one. If you need any help, that's not a problem. We can explain to you how to do that. Then you've got your calculated quote sheet, which is the quote sheet that is according to your pricing, that we have filtrated through. But then you've got a really clever sheet here, which is the increase and decrease pricing. So because this one, we've worked this one out on £45, you can see that it says the start cost based on a Cocker Spaniel 4 to 6 weeks is 45. Then it has in the orange the new cost. So when you're ready to increase your prices, you can filtrate this through, which is really, really clever. Now, if you want to work out what percentage to increase it by, you can also look at the bottom bit. So it explains it clearly, and I'm going to read it out. So it says this page is for you to increase your prices proportionally. Only type in the highlighted cells. If you type your new cost in the orange highlighted cell, this will update your calculated quote sheet and tell you what percentage increase you have increased by. If you'd like to work out the percentage first, please use the sum below. Just change the percentage, the green cell, to a number of your choice, and then put the new cost in the orange cell to filtrate through to your calculated quote sheet. So this is so exciting and so clever for you to be able to use. So for instance, if I wanted to increase my prices by, it says 10%, but let's just do something different, 20%. I click off that and it tells me my new cost, starting cost, should be 54, which means that it's added £9 for that starting price. Okay, so if we're going to just do that now, we go to new cost up the top and we go 54. Then we go click and you can see it's gone up 20%. Now give it a second and your calculated quote sheet will start filtrating through, and you can see here now your Cocker Spaniel starts at 54. Whoop, whoop. And then it's very easy for you to then requote your customers for when they come in and say your next pricing increase is this amount, and you've got it all there really nice and easy for you. So don't let it scare you. Hopefully that can help you. I'm going to show you now the printed version, and we can print them for you. That is not a problem. However, there is an extra charge for printing, so we've tried to keep the price low for you for this. We can print it for you, just need to send us a message, or we send you the PDF version, which is really simple for you to print. So we send you it like this. So if I go print, and it'll basically look a little bit like this for you, and then when you print it, you can laminate it, and then you can make a hole punch and do a ring for it, like a keychain ring, and then you've got it all good to go, and then you can reprint it when you do your next pricing increase. So it's really, 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 really amazing. You don't have to go through and input every single price. All the prices are there for you, and then you can edit them accordingly if you want to. If you do decide to edit them, just send us a message, because then we can help you edit them without editing any of the formula. If you've got any questions, obviously, please just get in contact with us. But this is a little gem. We're keeping it at the lower price for a very short amount of time. So if you are interested, get it as soon as you can. So here's Lily's, and then she's all ready and set for her pricing structure. So you can get these printed and they come hanging like this, which is amazing. So all you have to do is someone rings and you can literally look down, look at the breeds. They're all in alphabetical order. There's a key at the back and it tells you how much, the type of coat type, size, what it would be for Bath and Coma, regular, average, abundant, excessive, extreme, and puppy university. This talks through exactly how much you should charge according to your pricing structure that you've got in place. So you let us know how much you charge for a Cocker Spaniel, and then from that price we then equate everything out, and you can then recheck it before we can print it for you, or you can print it yourself. So how do I order? I'm going to go through this in the next step. So what you're going to do is you're going to go onto our website, which is in the link. And then when you go into the link, you are going to choose the quote Excel. Now, this is going to ask you a couple of questions. So have you had a brand bundle with us? Yes or no? For this instance, I'm going to say no. And then you're going to write your business name. So I'm going to write top to tail. Okay. And then from there, we're going to upload your logo. So I'm going to choose a file. So it's going to ask you to download a file. This file here is for your front cover. So we'll make your front cover. This one is Lily. She had a brand bundle with us, so it's a little bit more detailed, but you'll have something like this, or this is another one, or you'll have a plain background with just pricing and your logo. Okay, and then it's going to ask you what colour would you like the template. So you just want to choose a colour from your logo. So it's just like it says here, please specify the colour from your logo to accent on your marketing. So for this, it's just for the front cover. So for me, it'd be teal. So I'm just going to write teal. And then my business address, so you would write your address in here. So ignore me now, but if I'm just going to write your address here, and then you put your telephone number here, and then your business website here, and then your business email here. And then this is the key question. What is your starting price for a full groom every 4 to 6 weeks for a clipped Cocker Spaniel? And here you just write down your starting price. So that could be 40, it could be 50, it could be 60, whatever that price is. So for instance, for me right now, I'm going to do 45. And then you confirm that it's all correct. Okay, so at the moment it's only 50 quid, and then you check out. So you add to basket and you pay. Hope that was helpful. So we also offer 2 other packages that are an additional to the quote Excel. And I'm going to run through these now for you so you understand what they are. So we have a price increase package where we rebrand all of these things so that you are able to increase your pricing with confidence. So this gives you a poster, a letter, an email template, and social posts. Then we also have the option for you to have the quote package, which just includes the Excel spreadsheet. You get your front cover as standard, but then you also get social posts that explain what the pricing is and how you quote. So it just gives you a bit of an understanding, and helps support you when you're putting it on social media. And these are all branded to your brand, not our brand. Or you can go for the whole shebang and you get everything included, and that's the price increase and quote bundle. So if you have any questions about these, feel free to send us a message.